As you might imagine, many school districts say they will not comply. Ryan Walters, the top educator in the state of Oklahoma, is the man behind the push and joins us live here on the Hill once again. Appreciate it, sir. Thanks for coming on back. So let me start this way, Ryan. I want to open it up to you. Tell me what you're doing. I think I laid some of it out. But tell me what you're doing and why you feel the need to do it.
Well, what we've seen in our schools is that the ACLU, the teachers union, the Biden-Kamala Harris regime has pushed dictates to school, which has exited the Bible out. So when we went back into our schools, we're looking at our curriculum, look at how history was being taught. We saw the Pilgrims. We saw natural rights by, as described by Thomas Jefferson. We saw Abraham Lincoln's speeches. We saw letters from Martin Luther King Jr. with the absence of any reference to Bible text, to scripture that those individuals used. And that's outrageous. That's not history. And so what we're doing is we're putting the Bible back in its proper historical context as an incredibly influential, foundational document in American history. And so we're going to make sure that our schools teach all of American history. And obviously, the Bible had an incredible historical impact throughout American history. And so we're going to make sure that that is back in the classroom.
Okay, so you mentioned Kamala Harris in the first sentence of that answer. So let me go to Donald Trump. Because today, Ryan, he put out the Trump Vance education plan. It was a lengthy document. And here's what Donald Trump, Ryan, says in it. He says, quote, "When I am president, we will put parents back in charge and give them the final say. We will get back to teaching reading, writing, and math, called arithmetic. And we will give our kids the high-quality, pro-American education they deserve." Donald Trump says it's time to put the parents back in charge. Let's get to reading, writing, and math. You're doing the opposite, are you not?
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. No, President Trump came out and praised this move 3 weeks ago by me in our state. So what you see the president saying is exactly the vision for America. He is spot on. We're going to get back and make sure our kids understand.
He didn't mention putting the Bible in his letter today. He didn't mention that.
Read the 1776 Commission. Listen to President Trump. He wants our kids to understand American values, where those values came from. President Trump has been out front and center on this and, frankly, given us a path forward to continue to make our schools better, to make our schools great again, as well as the country. He's laying out that roadmap by getting the unions out, putting the parents back in charge. And by the way, we are listening to parents. They have demanded that we teach our kids history, and that means not allowing the ACLU to dictate what your kids learn in their history classes, which so far has been the union telling kids to hate their country. President Trump and myself, we want parents to continue to be able to know that their kids learn a love for this country.
Have you talked to Trump about this, Ryan?
I absolutely have. Yes, sir.
Did he say he wants every single state in the United States to do this? Or does he believe it's state choice, like abortion?
Look at what he tweeted out about our plan here. He said, listen, I want to make sure that our kids understand American exceptionalism. He loves what Oklahoma's doing. He loves that we're putting the 10 Commandments back in the classroom. Yeah, he tweeted it out a few weeks ago. This is the roadmap for success for the country. You have to get back to understanding your historical heritage as a country. We're not pushing one religion over another. We're talking about history here. The left can be offended. They cannot like it. But what they can't do is rewrite our history and lie to our kids to try to make them hate this country. We're not going to allow it.
A few more here for you, Ryan. Why not mandate calculators and maps and dictionaries for classrooms?
So, I mean, you're setting up questions that aren't just realistic here. We do mandate math standards. We do mandate science standards. But guess what? There's only one thing that the left is not allowing in the classroom that they're targeting teachers with lawsuits. They're targeting districts with lawsuits on. It's not calculators. It's not science curriculum. It's the Bible. The left has declared war on the Bible. They declared war on Christianity. It's been going on for decades. So we are going to make sure that our kids know math, reading, science. And guess what? They're going to know American history. We're not going to allow them to lie to our kids about that.
So why not, so there's an issue, obviously, folks are saying, some would say, Bible shouldn't be in the school at all. Why not just put it in the library? And if parents want their kids to check it out, they can go in the library and check it out at the school if they want.
Because that's not history. We don't not teach parts of history because the left is offended by them. The reality is Thomas Jefferson said our rights came from God. Why did he say that? The reality is the Pilgrims came to America to be able to practice their religious liberty freely. Why did they say that? What religion were they talking about? Martin Luther King Jr. pointed to the Bible and said it was the Apostle Paul was in prison just like him. That's where he got his inspiration from. So we're not going to lie to kids and pretend like the Bible didn't have an influence on American history when it did. And again, that's not me saying that. Those are those individual visuals from American history. We cannot lie to kids about our history. It has created a hatred in this country, which is exactly the intent of the Democrat Party and the teachers unions. They want this unrest. They want this hatred for the party. We've got to get back to these foundational principles so our kids understand where we came from.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.